Hello guys, hi, I hope that you can hear me. Hi, how are you today? Let me check this out. Yeah, I think you can hear me. So it should be fine. Everything is gonna be fine today, I hope, and I hope that you're having as great day as I do. So yeah, hi guys. I'm really happy to see you all here, and I hope that your weather is as beautiful and as nice as the weather in my city. So, how are you today, guys? Please share, comment, and all that stuff. You know the drill. So, yeah. But before we start, and today we are talking about tasks 30 to 36. I'm sorry. 30 to 36. And today we will be talking about FIPI tasks. So let us get started. But before we do that, I'm going to tell you a bit about myself. Maybe you don't know me, maybe you do, maybe you want to know me a bit better. I doubt it, but still. My name is Daria. I'm a teacher at Учёба.ru. I graduated from Sochi State University. I passed my CAE ATKT exams. I studied both in Russia and in the UK. And I'm a coffee addict, as you probably know by now, and I have my trusted tumbler with me today because it has my life in it, basically. And I am a keen nature photographer, so I am very fond of taking pictures, especially of nature. So guys, and I'm not alone here, as usual. I am with online school Учёба.ру, and we are an online school, as I already told you, and we are the people. We are someone, we are a school who can help you enter the university successfully, because we already have 5,000 students who got their 80 plus for their YGE and 5 points for their OGAS. Also, we have got our own interactive platform, and we have different levels for our groups. And also, we can guarantee your entrance to your dream university if you meet some criteria, of course. Not like you do and you do. No, only if you meet some criteria. But yeah, generally speaking, everyone can meet them. Not that these criteria are very difficult to meet. So yeah, we have got 50 very experienced teachers and methodologists in our team. All of us are graduates from some top universities. All of us have been through a very strict elimination process, and we know our subjects. So yeah, basically that's it about us, and let us start. So I'm going to start with a bit of theory today. We have already covered how to do 30 to 36. We have already covered some basics on what to expect, what to do during these tasks, and today I'm going to give you a very very overview of these tasks, and also we're going to do a lot, and by a lot I mean a lot, tasks 30 to 36. So guys, what is 30 to 36 about? First off, phrasal verbs: to take after, to put up with, and so on. So all of our favorites phrasal verbs, it's everything about them, right? Dependent prepositions. Also, we had the whole stream dedicated to dependent prepositions. For example, fond of, keen on, and so on. Depend on, may I say. So yeah, we had the whole stream about those prepositions. If you are interested, you can scroll a bit back. I think it was like maybe a couple of months before today, so a couple of months ago. Also, this is about some popular collocations. We also had a stream on those. So like, do homework, not make homework, right? We do homework, but we make mistakes. Keep in touch, but we don't say keep on touch, right? We don't say this thing. some of the very, very confusing words. Something like say, tell, speak, and tell. One more time. So say, speak, talk, tell. All of them are very, very confusing sometimes. So where do we use say? Where do we use tell? And so on. Idioms. Something like love at first sight. Something like take a rain check. By the way, guys, I have got a question to you. What does to take a rain check mean? So please comment down below, right here in the comment section. What does it mean to take a rain check? So I can see 3 people are watching. So I'm very, very hopeful that you will be active during today's stream, and you will also tell me what does it mean to take a rain check. It's a very, very nice expression. I like it a lot. Okay, also we're going to talk about some connecting phrases. Dana made the stream about them also a while back, about however, about although, about all of those very confusing sometimes words which we need to connect one part of the sentence to another, one part of the text to another, and so on. So guys, if you are confused, yay, to replace something to a later date, yay, thank you so much, Marina. Cool, absolutely. So, thank you. You did a great job. And I think that, can you see? No, you cannot see. Let's do it this way. I think that you can see my hearts, so thank you so much. Okay, yeah, I was saying that Dana did a very nice stream a while back on all of those, however, although, and so on, and we will need almost all of them today. So guys, without further ado, let's get into it and let's start. We have got the way it is formed today. I have got the task, I have got numbers, and we need to decide which numbers we need to use. So, Concord, Massachusetts is one of the New England towns that everybody likes to visit. When tourists blah 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 Boston, they usually make a point of going to Concord by electric train because they have read about the famous battleground of the Great Revolutionary War there. So, and we have got number 30, which is right here. We've got achieve, reach, enter, and arrive. Let's have a look. All of them can be talked about as approximately the meaning of achieving something, entering some stage, and so on. So, let's have a look. Achieve something, yes, but that's not the correct answer here. Reach something, yes, definitely. Enter something, yes, definitely. Arrive at something, no. Arrive requires at after it, so this is what we are talking about when we talk about some dependent prepositions. So definitely arrive requires at, right? So this is not what we need here. And the next thing that we are going to look at is our meaning. Achieve, it's good, but it's not when we're talking about traveling. So it's when we're talking about our goals or about something else. Enter, the same thing. It's usually not about traveling, but reach. Reach is something that we need here. So reach is the correct answer here. And as usual, guys, if you have any questions, please comment down below. I will be glad to answer them. Okay, while you're typing, if you have any questions, we are moving on. The next one is, they also want to see the homes of American writers, Hawthorne, Emerson, and Thoreau. I'm really sorry if I butcher their names. I hope I don't, but still. Next one is blah, blah, blah. Concord is the place that everybody likes to visit. So what we have here, therefore, although, moreover, however. Although and however have this kind of this, but blah, 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 right? Although and however, they have got some kind of, I want to contrast something. So this is good, although blah, blah, blah. However, the same thing. So what we are left with, therefore and moreover. Moreover has the meaning when we want to add to something. For example, this is comfortable. Moreover, I like the color. For example, when we want to add some qualities to something, right? So what we have left here with is therefore. Therefore is our word to use here. As usual, guys, if you have any questions, please comment down below. I'm going to answer them if you have them. And meanwhile, we are moving back. And the next one is the philosopher Henry Thoreau who was born in Concord, was blah 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 on hiking. So we have got here fond. Fond, as far as you guys probably remember, fond is what? We know all of the prepositions that we need to use here. We have got on, right? And there is just one of them which is used with on. Can you comment down right here in the comment section and tell me which one is that? I'll be waiting. So let's have a look at it. We've got fond. We usually keen. Yay, Marina, thank you so much. You're absolutely right. Keen on. So this is what we need here. But let's have a look at others. Fond of, crazy about, eager to, right? Fond of, crazy about, eager to. But keen on. So this is what I was talking when I was talking about prepositions, right? And yay, Marina, thank you so much. Good job. Yay, very, very nice. Next one. He loved the town so much that he spent most of his life walking through its fields and forest. You might blah blah blah, it was his life's work, for he never had any real profession and he worked between 4 to 8 hours a day. So what we have here, say, speak, talk and tell, of course, our favorites, right? You might what? You might what? You might tell. It's not, no. You might say, absolutely. Thank you so much, Marina. Yay, very good. You might say, good. This is what we need here. Speak, no. Talk, no. Tell, no. So we've got you might say. Absolutely, thank you. Good job. Next one. When Mr. Thoreau started out on a long walk in the woods, he wore a wide-brimmed straw hat, stout shoes, and strong gray trousers to blah blah blah, sure that they would not show spots too easily and would survive tree climbing. So, what we have here? Take sure, keep sure, make sure, or gain sure. What is your opinion, guys? What do you think we should do here? What do you think? Take sure, keep sure, make sure. Absolutely. Yay. Thank you so much. Good job. Make sure. And this is one of the collocations here as well. So, next one. Under his arm, he usually carried an old music book in which to press plants, and in his pocket he kept a pencil and his diary. His friend William Ellery Channing often blah 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 the writer on his walks in the forest. So what I have here, attached, like this is attached to this one. For example, my hands are now attached to each other. Accompanied, when you go with someone or when you accompany someone. Connected, usually to, we don't have to here. And attended also something, but attend we use when we visit something, right? I don't think that this William Ellery Channing, he attended the writer, because we usually use the word attend in the meaning of visit when we talk about some lectures, some seminars, and something study maybe related. So this is not accompanied. Yay! Good job, Marina. Thank you so much. Yay! Accompanied is the word for us here. Thank you. Perfect. Next one, and the last one here. Once they tried camping in Canada, they wore overalls most of the time and blah 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 of suitcases. They tied a few changes of clothing into bundles and each man took an umbrella. So, against of suitcases, no. outside of suitcases, I doubt it. It doesn't like have anything to do with this meaning. Besides of suitcases, no. And also besides has the meaning of adding something to something. For example, besides this, we do this. Besides that, we do that. For example, besides streaming on YouTube on quite a regular basis, I also teach English at Учёба.ру. So this is not what we want here. What do you think should we put here? We have got of, and there is just one of these words that is used with of. So which one? Which one is used with of? Instead. Thank you so much, Marina. Thank you. Yay! Instead of. Absolutely. Good job. Yay! Thank you. You're absolutely amazing today, and here are some hearts for you. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys, and we are meanwhile moving on to the next one. So, my children, Miss Davidson's school was halfway between Harry's house and mine. My elder daughter, Sophia, had been going there for some years, and now my younger daughter began to go too. It was not hard to blah 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 the difference between my daughters, and this one is about collocations. What do we have here? Can we speak the difference? No. Can we talk the difference? No. Can we say the difference? No. We only can tell the difference. And we have got a bunch of words that we can only use with tell and a bunch of words that we can only use with say. So the difference is one of those words, right? So we tell the difference between my daughters. Okay, I hope everything's clear, and let's move on to the next one. My elder daughter blah 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 after me. So we have got after and we have got the verb. So it means that this is a phrasal verb. The phrasal verb, you know, guys, they are very tricky sometimes because depending on the preposition that follows the verb, we have got a different meaning. So what do you think should we put here? Took after, looked after, seemed after, or felt after. What do you think is the correct verb here? Took after. Yay! Very, very good. Thank you. So took after me. And the meaning is to be similar, right? To be similar. Usually to be similar with your ancestor or to your parents and so on. Okay. She was lazy but studied well. Her teachers always praised her. My younger daughter didn't blah 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 me. And we have got here review, remind, resemble, remember. It would be very, very sad if this person's younger daughter didn't remember this person. I don't know if it's he or she. So yeah, I don't think it's remember, unless this younger daughter has very, very serious memory issues, which I don't think is the case here. Resemble me. This one is interesting. Review me. This one is not interesting because usually we review some text or some work, right? But we don't usually review people. Remind me. Remind me is also interesting. So we've got remind and we've got resemble. Remind me. Usually we use it when we talk about what? When we talk about forgetting something. For example, I will tell my husband, please remind me to buy some coffee next time we're at Tesco, okay? Because we're running out of coffee and I need it, as you know, to function properly. So I will tell my husband, could you please remind me to buy some coffee next time we are at Tesco. Okay, so this one is not what we want here, but what we want here is resemble. To resemble someone has approximately the same meaning as to, yes, resemble, thank you. Approximately the same meaning as to take after someone, but to take after, you can only take after your parents or grandparents and so on. So this one is more of a structure, like you can resemble or to take after an older person, But for example, if you have a sibling, right, a brother, a sister, it doesn't matter, and you are somewhat similar to one another, you resemble each other. So this is what we have here. Next one. She was very obedient and never made noise, but she was not very good, blah, 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 studies. And here we have a very nice case of dependent prepositions. So guys, what do we have here? In, for, on, and at. To be good, blah, 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 studies. What shall I put here? To be good in, to be good for. Yay! Thank you so much, Marina. To be good at. Good job! I wonder if the firework will it work? Let me check that. Come on, my camera doesn't want to work. And okay, I hope it will one day. Okay, thank you. So, yes, at. We have got at here. Thank you so much. And let's move on to the next one. The next one is Lisa, our nursemaid, would set off in the morning with 2 of my children and Ned, Harry's son. She usually took a mail cart with her. This was for Ned to ride in when he was tired, but it was not often that Ned would blah 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 that he was tired. Okay, what do we have here? We have accept, we have admit, we have allow, and we have adopt. Adopt has the meaning of when one person adopts another person, for example, or one person adopts some idea, right? Allow is when you have the permission to do something, right? Accept is when you accept some fact or statement that you say, okay, we will do it this way, or okay, we will do it that way. But what we have here, we have got one more, which is admit. So what do you think what do you think we need here? Admit is when you kind of confess. Well, no. In Russian, that's признавать. So when you agree that some statement is true, for example. Yes, admit. Thank you. Very good. Good job. Okay, next one. The maid left the girls at Miss Davidson's and then brought Ned onto the beaches. She would take him back in time to blah 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 the girls when school was over. Okay, so we have got pull, pick, gather, and collect. I really want your opinion here because I do know the correct answer, obviously, but I want yours and I want your reasoning. Why this or why that? So what do you think? Number 35. Collect. Yay, good job. Why? Why not pick, for example? Why not pick? Yeah, collect is the correct one. Admit is the correct one here. So, why collect? Why not pick? Basically, when we want to say pick without the preposition up, and we don't have a preposition up here, right? Nowhere right here, we don't have this preposition. So if we want to say pick, it means to choose, and we don't choose no one here, right? So if we had up, we would have chosen this one, but because we don't have up here, we need to choose collect. Yeah. Okay, and the last one here. My daughters adored Ned, but he didn't blah 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 attention to them. And this one is also all about collocations. Do we hold attention? We can, but not in this case. Do we take attention? No, we don't take it. Do we give attention? Well, in Russian we absolutely do give attention, but in English we pay attention, right? Pay attention. Good. So guys, do you have any questions? Anything at all? No? Yes? Well, if you do, comment down below. I'll come back and answer them. If you don't, let us move on. We have got still a lot of things to do. Next one, Friday the 13th. Most British sailors have a superstition that Friday is an unlucky day, and Friday the 13th particularly so. There is a legend about how the British Admiralty decided to expose the absurdity of this notion, blah blah blah. And I want to say that this is an atypical task for 3036. Usually you just have one, well, in most cases maybe two words, but this 30 to 36 is a bit different. It has many words that you might see. But again, this is ФИПИ, and ФИПИ usually knows what they do. I say usually because sometimes it's a very interesting thing that they offer us to do. Okay, so what we have, once and for all, forever and again, once and forever, once and again. Let's have a look at it. What do we have here? Once and again, no, doesn't make any sense. Once and forever makes sense. Maybe this one is a good one. Forever and again also doesn't make any sense. So like no here, no here. Once and for all, it's a fixed expression. So once and forever is good in terms of meaning, but this is not once and for all. Yay, thank you so much, Marina. Absolutely. This is a fixed expression. We should know it, and the meaning is that like once and never repeat it again, right? Once and for all. Once again, once and for all, fixed expression. We need to know it. Next one. Let's have a look at numbers 31, 32, and 33. Sometimes in the 1800s, as the history blah blah blah, the Royal Navy decided to demonstrate the falseness of the belief that the beginning of a voyage on Friday would bring you bad luck. Okay, good luck to them on demonstrating that bad luck. So let's have a look. Sometimes in the 1800s, as the story blah 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 blah. What do we have here? We have got as the story talks, as the story moves, as the story speaks, and as the story goes. And one more time, this is quite a fixed expression that we have here in number 31. Because we have story here, we cannot say as the story talks. No. As the story moves, also no. As the story speaks, no. But as the story goes, yes, you're right, Marina. This one is the correct one here. Okay, next one. They commissioned a ship and named it the MHS Friday. HMS. His Majesty's ship or Her Majesty's ship. Her Majesty's ship. Something is wrong with my pronunciation today. I don't know what's happening. I keep stuttering a bit. Sorry, guys. Her keel was laid on a Friday. Oh, and have a look here. We know that ship is an inanimate object, right? A ship. So I don't mean a sheep that is an animal, but in English it's still it. A very interesting fact about English, that in English, sheep as a transport, a kind of transport, is she. So it's feminine. And we say her keel. So because of that, we have her here. And I hope that one more time, if you see a ship like this, it's she. It is feminine. Okay? So ship. It's not it, guys. It's she or her or so on. So it is feminine. She. I don't know why, to be honest, but I find it really, really amazing that a ship has her own grammar gender. So yeah, a ship is a she, a feminine noun. And as you know, not very many nouns in English have their grammar genders. So yay, this one is one of them. Okay, her keel was laid on a Friday. Once again, she was launched on a Friday, and she blah 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 sailed on her maiden voyage on Friday the 13th under the command of Captain James Friday. So we've got a lot of Fridays here. And one more interesting thing when we're talking about ships, and the first ever trip of this ship is called a maiden voyage, right? Also a very interesting expression here we have. But this is not what we have here, and this is not the question. The question is what to put in number 32. Set, put, spread, started. What we have here is also another fixed expression. We've got sail, and we don't start sail, we don't spread sail, we don't put sail, but we set sail. And this is a, yay, thank you so much, Marina. We set sail, and this is another fixed expression. Okay, we've got one more here. She was never blah 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 or heard from again. She was never watched, I doubt it, seen, possibly, looked, will be at, no, gaze, also at, no, so we've got seen or heard from again. Yay, thank you, Jeff, how should I say your name? I'm really sorry if I butchered it, I'm really sorry, but yeah, you are right, seen, good job, guys, thank you so much, you are doing great in Heroes of Hartsfield, thank you. Oh, my camera worked and you've got the fireworks, yay, good job. Okay, thank you. But we have got still number 34, 35 and 36 to finish. Okay, as you imagine, the Admiralty has consistently blah 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 the truth of this story. We've got refused the truth, we've got declined the truth, we've got disagreed, which we don't have with something, with the truth, and denied the truth. So basically we cannot say disagree because we need disagree with something, right? We cannot just say disagree something. No, it doesn't work that way. But let's have a look. Refuse the truth. You cannot refuse the truth. Refuse is when, oh no, thank you, I don't want that. Thank you, but no thank you. So this kind of situation. So we cannot refuse the truth. The truth is not something that you can refuse, right? Decline the truth, possible, but possible in Russian, not in English. Decline is when you say the offer is nice, but I don't want it. So what we have here, we only have denied the truth. It means that nope, never happened, never heard of it, not the case. So when you deny something, you're like, oh no, never been there, never done, never what? All this stuff, right? Okay, 35. They claim there has never been a Royal Navy ship named Friday or any other day of the week. And here we have another fixed expression. No matter, and there should be something, no matter what, no matter blah blah blah. But yeah, this one is incomplete. It cannot be in the end of the sentence. Like, no matter what, yes, in terms of the completeness, but no, also not here. No matter what, like, it doesn't make also any sense. To make matters worse, to make which matters worse, I just don't, like, it doesn't make sense at all again. And the last one, for that matter, is right here. And once again, guys, usually you don't have this kind of tasks in 30 to 36. No, usually you don't just have them. Okay, next one. But the Navy claims are unimportant because generations of British seamen have blah 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 every word of the story as true. We've got admitted, accepted, dismissed. And this is a very interesting one. Admitted to be, you cannot say admit something and don't say to be there. Accept and accept. And these are very tricky. This one is this, but not that one. Accept, right? For example, I like Coca-Cola, I like coffee, and I don't like tea. So basically, I can say that I like beverages except for the tea, right? This one is accept when we have already talked about accept somewhere here, as far as I remember. But yeah, when you say, oh yeah, I like it, I will take it. So you accept something. For example, oh, You gave me a gift and I like the gift. I will accept this gift. It means that I will take it. Accept it. So yeah. Okay, guys. Any questions here? Yes, no, maybe. Let's move on. In Willis Tower, Victoria and Mary were going up one of the tallest towers in America, called Willis Tower. First, they had to stand in a long line to enter the building. By the way, we have got line here. Line is American. What is the British word for the line? Can you please tell me, guys? Do you know? I just wonder. And while you were typing it to me, I continue reading. When the ladies came up to the lift, it was full of people who had to adjust themselves to blah blah blah, the 2 extra passengers in. And we have got here number 30, which has a Ford Q. Thank you so much, Marina. Yay, you're right, it's Q. And yeah, the spelling is awesome. And I'm just going to copy it from your answer. Q-U-E. Q-U-E-U-E. Like this. And the thing is, we just read this one. The Q. Yes, I speak Russian. Я буду говорить по-русски в конце. Немножечко. И у нас будет пауза на русском. Yes, я говорю по-русски. Okay. So, line or Q. You are right. Okay, next one. Where was I? When the ladies came up to the lift, it was full of people who had to adjust themselves to blah blah blah, the 2 extra passengers in. Afford, allow, access, and attend. What do we have here? Let's have a look. Afford 2 people in, no. We cannot afford, we usually don't afford people. People are not something that we sell. So yeah, afford people, that's really interesting. Access people, also very interesting in terms of like, what, why? Attend people, no, we talked about attending already in our first, I think, task, or maybe the second one. So what we have here is allow. Allow is the correct one. Okay, next one. As they rode up, Mary blah blah blah, the change in air pressure as they were getting higher. So, remarked or mentioned, noticed or reflected. Reflected would need on something. Notice, yay, thank you so much. Very, very good. Notice, you are right. So reflected on something, remarked, no, we don't have anything to remark once again. To mention something is okay, but not in this case. So, because she didn't mention it to anyone. She just noticed it, like internally, and that's it. Okay, next one. She looked at the screen. She looked at the screen flashing interesting facts about the height of the building. She found blah 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 that at 455 feet, I have no idea how many meters is that. They were at the height of the Great Pyramid of Giza. At 1,250 feet, they were at the height of the Empire State Building. Then they finally blah 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 to the top. Okay, let's have a look at it. What do I have? Blah 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 blah. About number 2 or over 32. Sorry, about, over, down, and out. Found. Let's have a look at these prepositions. Found, about, no. Found. What we can also find over, no. Kind of not. Find down, no, we don't find anything down unless we look specifically down and like, oh, I found it, it was down under my feet, something like that. But I don't think that's the case basically here. So she found out, right? Found out. Yay, thank you so much. I'm really sorry if I mispronounce your name. Is it Kjev? Kjev? How do you say it? I wonder. And I'm really sorry if I mispronounce it, but please excuse me. Yeah, you are right. Thank you. Out. Good. Okay, found out and blah blah blah. Then they finally blah 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 at the top. As the first one. So Kiev. Okay, thank you. That's good. Yeah, I will notice that. Okay, so thank you one more time. That's really nice. Okay, then they finally blah 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 at the top. What do we have? Reach, arrive, achieve, and emerged. Emerge at the top. It would be very funny because when you emerge into something, first of all you need into, right? And the second one you like kind of dive into it. For example, right now you emerge into the world of tasks number 30 to 36. So we have a deep dive at our FIPI tasks, right? Achieve. Yeah, that's good, but once again, not this one. This is about some goal or idea or something like that. Next one is reached. This is a good one. Arrived, not, because arrive out, right? What do we have? Reach the top. Cool. Do you have any questions, guys? Any kind of questions? And while you're thinking, I'm going to take a sip of my drink of life, which is coffee for me. So yeah. Okay, my drink of life and sip of life is done. I still don't see any questions, so let's continue our 30 to 36 deep dive today. Okay, next one. This is not the end. The elevator doors opened to a large room with walls made entirely of glass. Mary and Victoria looked at each other with jaws dropped. They could see the entire city lit up with tiny lights. Blah blah blah. It was one of the best views of Chicago. By the way, this is another very interesting fact and another very interesting way of pronouncing American names. Britain also has a very interesting pronunciation of some names. For example, the very famous Greenwich, which we see the first observatory in, or the Greenwich Meridian. It doesn't actually sound as it is Greenwich. No, it's Greenwich. We don't need W there and we don't need I there. So why do we write them there? No one knows. And speaking of this one, this CH, it's not ch, guys. It's sh in this case. Like Russian sh. So it's Chicago. Yay! Who knows why? I don't. If you do know why, tell me in the comment down below. Maybe you could Google. That will be fine. That will be also nice. I have never Googled it, but if you do and tell me about it, that would be cool. Thank you. Anyway, then we forgot about number 34. Sorry with this Chicago and Greenwich. They always like kind of distract me because sometimes their names are very hard to guess how to pronounce. London has many of those, and Britain in general has many of those. For example, we have something that is spelled that should have been read like Leicester Square because we've got this CE right here, but no, it's called the Leicester Square. And please don't kill me, but I don't know why. So anyway, 34. We've got hopefully, obviously, essentially, and absolutely. So what we have here is this one, 34. Yeah, I've got a question. Why jaws dropped but not drop jaws? Or both options are correct? That's a good one, actually. The jaws dropped. It's a fixed expression, meaning that in Russian that would be с открытыми ртами. It's a fixed one. So you like, oh my god, that's so nice. But if you drop jaws, you have got, imagine that you have got a bunch of jaws, which jaw is cherished, and you drop them. So the dropped jaws would be something like someone dropped a bunch of 3, 4, 5, I don't know how many jaws. Maybe they were implants from the dentistry. So this is drop jaws. When someone literally drop the jaws. But jaws dropped. It's the action described by the jaw. So the jaw does what? It drops. It's like, oh my God, that is amazing. Something like that. So depending on what you want to say, both can be okay. Yeah, but in this case, I don't think that they found some jaws which were dropped by someone. So yeah, this is the difference. Okay, anyway, coming back to 34. What do we have here? We have got here, hopefully, obviously, essentially, and absolutely. Hopefully is one of the best views. No. Essentially, no as well. Absolutely no. So we've got only obviously. And if you hear the siren, please don't mind it. I live near the fire station and the police station, as you might know by now. Okay, next one. Then a man in uniform guided them towards another line that wound. Sorry, I've got another an extra in here. It would oh, sorry. Oh, that's correct. That wound around the room. Sorry, disregard that. Don't mind me. That wound around the room. If you'd like to go out on the ledge, please join the line here. He blah 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 the group. So we have spoke, said, told, and talked. Guys, which one would you choose here? Which one would you choose here? Spoke, said, told, talked. It's like, you know, told. Good job. Good job. Yay, you're right. He told the group. Perfect. Thank you. And the last one, we've got blah, 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 blah. Where is that? Mary and Victoria had heard about the ledge when they first bought their tickets to visit the tower. A glass box suspended 1,353 feet in the air, 4.3 feet out from the building. Visitors could step into the box and feel as though they were walking on air. Oh man, another line, Victoria whispered to Mary. Blah, 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 they could hardly wait. They joined the back of the line. So, we've got nevertheless, moreover, however, and although. Which do you think is the correct one here, guys? I'm waiting. It's like, you know, in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Pam, 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 pam. So, waiting for your answers. What do you think is here? Nevertheless, moreover, however, although. Nevertheless, however, moreover, although. Which one? Which one is the correct answer? Okay. So, what do you think is the correct answer here? Okay. So, nevertheless, no, it doesn't work here. Next one, moreover. Moreover, we all already talked about the meaning. No, it's not here. However, no. But, oh, sorry. But although is the correct answer here. Although they could hardly wait, they joined the back of the line. Okay, guys, any questions? I think no. So let's move on. At the party, Nick and Nellie Wilson were delighted to see Zara when she got there and welcomed her warmly. There was a group of people standing around the fireplace trying to get warm. And as they did every year, the women were wearing long gowns and dressy cocktail dresses, and the men were wearing black tie. It was one of the night of the year when all the Wilsons' friends, blah, 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 to dress up. So, what do we have here? Accepted, agreed, assumed, or achieved. Accepted, agreed, assumed, or achieved. Let's start with accept. We already talked about it. Accept is when you basically say, okay, I accept it. For example, you accept the truth, you accept the offer, you accept something else. Agreed is when you say, okay, let it be this way, we'll do it this way. Assume is when you think that something will be this way, not that way. For example, well, I assume that the weather is going to be rainy in the next hour because I can see some dark clouds right there or on my, or like on the street. That's how, let's say it this way. And attend, we also talked about it, about attending something. So no. Oh. Why did I change it? Yeah. So, what we have here, agree, right? Am I correct? Or no? Agree. Yes, agree is the correct one. Agreed. Good. Thank you so much, Marina. Okay, Zara tried to get into the blah blah blah, but in vain. A very nice expression, in vain. It means like no luck there. Didn't happen something. In Russian, this is translated as tщетно. So, okay. She tried to get in the manner, state, tone, or mood. In the manner, no. In the state, no. In the tone, no. So, in the mood. To get in the mood is another quite a fixed expression that we have here. Okay. It was the coldest night so far that winter, breaking some kind of record for miserable weather, which made Zara long for her bed again. And here, in this case, I wonder what long means. Is it длинный? Is it something else? And while you're typing it, guys, let's move on. Blah blah blah, she only saw them once a year. She recognized nearly everyone there that night, but there was one unfamiliar face in the crowd. Okay, guys, any ideas about what long means? Right here. Any ideas so far? No. Okay, so what we have here is, what do you think? Otherwise, however, moreover, or although. It's although once again. Yeah, good, thank you. Although once again. And long here means that she wanted to come back for her bed. So to long for something is to want something. Also a very nice expression, to long for something, right? Is to want to do something, to want to come back to something like that. Okay, next one. His name was Patrick Edison. Nick blah blah blah, they had been college roommates. Nick spoke, said, talked, told. So what do we have here? Nick what? Did Nick spoke? Did Nick speak? Did Nick say? Did Nick talk? Or did Nick told? Said, right? Cool. Next one. Patrick was a TV producer from Hollywood, Nellie whispered, and she told Zara that he produced several award-winning series and coincidentally was single. Very coincidentally. Said, yes, good job. Thank you, Marina. She blah 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 then why they had insisted that she join them. She reviewed, regretted, recalled, realized. Reviewed, no. Regretted, no. Recalled, no. Realized, yes. And this is an American spelling, and the British one would be with an S. She was the only single woman in the room, and she was being offered some kind of blind date. This thought made the evening seem even more difficult and tiring before it began. Zara didn't blah 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 trying to make conversation with him, since she had noticed on the seating chart that they would be next to each other at dinner. So, concern, worry, bother, or trouble. She didn't concern, no. Didn't worry, possible, but not in this case. Didn't trouble, no, but didn't bother to make a conversation. So it means that she didn't make any effort. For example, when you say someone, oh, don't bother, it means that you will do something. For example, you ask your yeah, thank you so much, it's bother. For example, you I don't know, you offer your mom to make tea for her. And she says, oh, don't bother, I'll do it. So it means that you just shouldn't do it. It's just, it's okay, don't bother. So she didn't bother here. And the last one, blah, 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 blah. She wasn't looking to it, no matter how successful his shows were. And we've got another very, you should be familiar with this fixed expression, really. Especially if you're writing number 37 in your guess. Look forward to hearing from you, right? So looking forward. Yay, thank you so much, forward. Good, thank you. Good job. Okay, and here comes the Russian break that I promised you. Я сейчас немножко расскажу по-русски о нашей платформе, все, что вам нужно знать про обучение и так далее, и мы с вами закончим на следующем задании после вот этого. Итак, что у нас есть? У нас есть суперсовременная платформа для подготовки. Это все, что вам нужно знать, все, что вам нужно для обучения в одном месте, в удобном формате и так далее. У нас есть супер крутые интерактивные видеоуроки. Наши методисты постарались и сделали эти видеоуроки очень понятными, очень крутыми. Там есть понятная теория с конспектами, упражнениями для закрепления пройденного материала и всем остальным. У нас есть практические семинары, это живое общение по видео с преподавателями в онлайн, в небольших группах. То есть вы вот так же, как, не так же прям, у вас гораздо больше свободы на семинарах, но вы точно так же общаетесь с преподавателем, задаете вопросы и так далее. Что еще? Это домашки с быстрой проверкой, с удобными подсказками, с пошаговыми решениями, с подробным фидбэком. То есть тут у нас, например, опять моя камера сработала не тогда, когда надо, ну ладно. Тут у нас, например, домашка по биологии, про биологию как науку и про науку, которая изучает грибы, которая называется, оказывается, микологией. Если бы не этот слайд, я бы этого никогда не узнала. Окей, и вам тут сразу выдается ответ, вам говорят, что же это такое, про все остальные тоже, и вам говорят, что вы правильно, все круто ответили, вы молодцы. Что еще у нас есть? У нас есть ежемесячные пробники для проверки знаний, для отслеживания вашего прогресса и для выявления пробелов. Почему это очень круто, важно и нужно? Потому что без того, чтобы как-то контролить и мониторить ваши знания, мы не поймем ваш уровень. А если мы не понимаем ваш уровень, мы не понимаем, где у вас проблемы. А если мы не понимаем, где у вас проблемы, обучение практически стоит на месте. Поэтому пробники нужны, пробники важны. Делайте пробники, пожалуйста. Кстати, если вы наш студент, и если вы занимаетесь у нас в 11 классе, то завтра вам станет доступен пробник по ЕГЭшка по английскому языку. Он уже стоит у вас в расписаниях, поэтому, guys, выполняем пробничек. Самый-самый final пробник, и успеваем получить свой фидбэк за него. Перед самым экзаменом как раз самое то. Дальше у нас есть удобное расписание, список дел, вам сразу все понятно, как только вы заходите на платформу, у вас там сразу понятно урок, сколько это займет, расписание ваше, там будут все домашки, все вебинары, все ваши пробники, все в одном месте. И мы всегда на связи, так что если вдруг возникают вопросы, thank you very much, your English is perfect, I thought you were a native speaker, I am not unfortunately a native speaker, but thank you so much for your feedback, yay! But yeah. I do live in Great Britain, but I'm not a native speaker, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know. Thank you so much, anyway, for your feedback. Так вот, guys, мы всегда на связи, и мы быстро отвечаем на все вопросы, помогаем разобраться и вообще создаем хорошую атмосферу, поэтому, come to us, we're waiting for you. И что еще? Если вы вдруг не получили или не поняли, как разобраться с вашим расписанием, то вам придет в ваш телеграм уведомление о всем том, что нужно и так далее. Так что, yes, guys. Все прекрасно, сразу все понятно становится. И мы выполняем последнее задание 30-36. So this is the last thing that we're going to do for 30-36 for today. And I hope that you have all of your questions covered. I hope that everything is clear for you, and if you do have any questions, please comment down below. You know, I try to answer them as soon as I see them. Anyway, this is the last set of 30-36, so please stay with me for a little bit longer. We're going to talk about 3036 one last time. So, Dottie received a letter from a magazine editor, which was very surprising for her. Blah blah blah. Dottie was writing for a long time. Only her teacher, Miss Sims, was allowed to read the novels. Okay, then we've got moreover, although, however, and therefore. Once again, guys, what do you think here is the correct answer? What do you think? Moreover, or although, or however, or therefore, what do you think is the correct answer here? Oh. Okay, let's have a look at it. Moreover, when we add some meaning, right? However, we also add some meaning, but we also have some but. Therefore is when we have one fact, like kind of following another fact. So, for example, this is good, therefore I'm going to do it one more time, right? For example, this task is easy, therefore I should not practice it for 200 times more. But that task is difficult, therefore I should train it and I should do it for a lot more times, right? So what we have here is although. Although is the correct one here. Okay, next one. The teacher, blah, 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 great success for her books. This one is a very nice one. Admit it. I already told you about it. Admit is when you say, okay, I admit it was me. So yeah. Confirm is when you say, yes, this is true. For example, I don't know, Earth goes round the sun. And it was confirmed by some scientists. Okay, promised is when you promise something. For example, you might promise to your parents, I will behave. Can I please have some extra time playing Dota? Or can I please have done something? Can I please have this or that and so on? And agree when you say, okay, I agree or I disagree, right? So what we have here is promise. So she promised great success. Next one, read this, she commanded. Then, blah, 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 her manners, she added, oh, I'm so sorry. Hello, Mrs. Smith. I didn't mean to be rude, but I just got home and opened this and I don't quite know what to make of it. I'm afraid I'm absolutely confused. So, what we have here? Read this, she commanded. Then, blah, 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 her manners. Reminding, reviewing, revising, or remembering. So, what do you think is the correct one here? She didn't remind of her manners. He didn't review her manners. She didn't revise her manners. We usually revise for the exam, right? She remembered her manners. So remembering her manners. Okay, next one. Miss Sims took off her silk scarf, then removed her gloves and read the letter. Her face broke into a wide smile. Why, Dottie, this is absolutely marvelous, she exclaimed delightedly. Well done, I'm so pleased you finally blah 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 to find the courage to show your work to someone. And here we have a very interesting thing here. Succeed in, achieve something, maintain something, but manage to do something. So what we have here is managed. Yay, thank you so much. Good job. Yay, yeah, right. Okay, didn't I always blah 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 you? It was good enough for publication. And speak, talk, tell, or say. So speak you, no. Talk you, no. Say to you, yes, but say you, no. So we've got only tell. Right, guys? Right. Okay. We've got 37 and 38 here. I don't know why, but it should be 35 and 36. I don't know what happened with my numbers, but my mathematics is really off, to be honest. And for you to understand the degree of the disaster, I live here on Earth and my mathematics lives somewhere on Mars. So sometimes when I add 2 and 2 and use a calculator, I get 5 instead of 4. So yeah, sorry for misnumbering it. 35, 36. You mustn't turn blah 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 this offer, Miss Cynthia responded. You really must telephone them, Dottie. They obviously love your work and who knows where this might lead. Okay, let's stop here for 35. And here we have a very interesting case of what? Of the verbs that change their meaning because of the preposition, depending on the preposition that follows them. So here we have turn down this offer. It means like to reject the offer, right? And we don't want to turn this offer down. You must not turn this offer, turn down this offer. And the last but not the least, guys, I have a friend who has been trying to get some of her work published for years. So I know how hard it is. I'm so proud, blah, 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 you. And one more time, this is the dependent preposition we can be proud of, right? Proud of you. Okay, guys, basically, that is it for today. Do you have any questions? No? Or yes? Basically, you're a 30 to 36 guru right now. So yay, guys. Good job. And a little bit more about our school. So we have got a very interesting case here. We have got the summer school. It's where we prepare for yoga and yoga. This is a very chilled course. That is a very relaxed course. So yeah, that's when you start from 0 to hero, basically. And we have got a very nice bonus for you, which is 50% discount. Good. And also we can help you with our expertise to enter the university of your dreams. We take you and we basically help you through each step of your journey of entering the university of your dream. So we do all of that, and we have got already 500 of cases of successful people who entered the university of their dreams. So guys, I'm waiting for your likes and comments and subscribes. It was my pleasure seeing you all here. Thank you so much. You've done an amazing job. Please subscribe, comment, ring the notification bell, and thank you so much for the stream. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Bye guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. See you.